The moment has arrived. Who's going to be the next president, Dr. Zandy? That's me interviewing Dr. Mark Zandy, the chief economist for Moody's Analytics, who's an expert on forecasting the future and who has a well-respected model for predicting what's going to happen in the 2024 election. In this clip from my podcast, Beyond Politics, I'm going to show you how he answered that question. First, I want to show you how he got there, why people are feeling so down on President Biden and the economy right now, and what the key things are that we should keep an eye on for the rest of the year. What's going to actually swing the election? Let's start off with a question of why people are so down on the Biden economy.
I think what's happened here is people got nailed by the high inflation. And for most Americans, they've never seen inflation before, ever in their lifetime. And they see this and they go, what the heck is this? And it's really most pernicious for things that people have to buy. They have to buy food to put on the table. They have to pay their rent. When gasoline prices were at record highs, they got to pay to fill a gas tank. And it takes a while for that sting to become less painful financially. It's going to take time for them to begin to feel a little bit better about it. And by the way, Matt, I think they will. All the trend lines here look very good. Inflation is down. Growth is much stronger than inflation. And the staples, the price of staples is flat to down. Gas prices are back down. We're paying a little over $3 a gallon for regular unleaded. That's pretty good. Food prices, food at home, that hasn't changed at all for the past year. Rents are actually flat to down in most parts of the country. So it feels like we're moving in the right direction. And as time goes by here, I think people, that'll resonate with them. They'll begin to feel it and they'll begin to believe it. And I think that'll affect, obviously, the election results.
The factor that I do want to talk about is your expectation of voter turnout. 45 out of the 50 states are almost a given. We almost know for sure what they're going to do. It seems like voter turnout in those swing states could be the whole ball game ultimately.
Yeah, and I think you're dead on. It's voter turnout in those half dozen swing states that are going to determine this election one way or the other. And by the way, it's not even the state. It's one county in the state. Like I'm from Pennsylvania. I live in the suburbs of Philly. It's all about Philly. And it's really about turnout in the county of Philadelphia, which is deep blue. They're going to vote Democratic, but it's how many of those folks actually turn out, because that's going to determine the state. According to our work, it's going to be PA that's essentially going to determine the election.
Could you just give us a flavor of what are the economic factors that we should be keeping an eye on because they do matter and what doesn't matter so much?
I think we should really focus on the cost of a gallon of regular unleaded. That matters. And you don't need to see a big change in that to swing the election. We're at a little over $3 a gallon. We go over $4 on any consistent basis, not for a week or two, but for a couple, 3 months, then the election's going to swing, all else being equal. I'm very confident that we're going to get inflation back to target, Fed's target. Oil and gas prices, not so much.
The moment has arrived. Who's going to be the next president, Dr. Zandy?
Biden. We have him winning with 308 electoral votes. You may recall he won by 306 electoral votes the last go around. In our modeling, he loses Arizona. Last time he picked up Arizona, but this time he picks up North Carolina. Last time he lost it by a little bit to Donald Trump. And that's how you go to 308 to 306. There's 5 states that are within 1 percentage point, which by our modeling is very close. I mentioned PA, Wisconsin, North Carolina, Georgia, Nevada are all very close and can move one direction or the other. And again, that's based on all the assumptions we made that we discussed, which are a lot of them. And you perturbate those assumptions to any significant degree, not even to a large degree, you can get a very different kind of outcome. This election is going to be close.
What are the handful of things that you would be keeping an eye on in the coming months that could really swing the election?
Gas prices, the mortgage rate, the 30-year fixed rate mortgage sitting at 7. If it stays at 7, Biden will win. If it goes north of 8, back up to 8 where it was a couple, 3 months ago, he's going to have a big problem. And then, of course, the third party candidacy, very important. That we'll see how that evolves here in the not too distant future. But those, and of course, turnout matters. That's very hard to gauge. That goes to people's how excited they are or not. But you get a sense that that's important.